Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Early Career Academic. On this channel, I explore how I use the Passion Planner to set personal and professional goals. In this video, I'm going to be planning out April 2025 in my medium Passion Planner with the Dusty Rose cover and the rose gold tabs. So let's get into it. Oh, before I get started, I am a Passion Planner ambassador. That means there's an affiliate link and a discount code in the description of this video. And they are brand new links and codes, okay? So we just switched to a new ambassador platform. So I did update the link and code in all my bios and all the past few videos. And of course, the ones in this video will be the latest as of April 2025. So thanks so much for being here and for watching and for your thumbs up and your comments. I'd love to know how you all are doing and if you have anything in particular that you're looking forward to in the month of April. All right, let's get into it. So I have not done my March reflection, but I am going to do that, which is the end of the month. I'm going to do that here. And what I typically do is I'll just kind of answer the questions in this part of the video. I'll speed it up and then I will come back and explain to you my answers and add a few decorative stickers. And then we'll move on to planning the month of April. So this is going to be a long one, but I am going to speed up past this point. Okay, so let me go and just sort of summarize the things that I am that I answered for these prompts here. I'm going to go ahead and also use the rest of these stickers, or at least some additional stickers from here, and maybe some washi. These I used in my recent plan with me, so I don't want them to go to waste. Of course, they're really adorable. So the first question, what is the most memorable part of this last month? Now, the month isn't over, certainly, but one of the most memorable things was the horrible stomach flu that I had. It's memorable, but not for good reasons. And then I also am very proud of the fact that I submitted my DO manuscript. Just really excited about that. Happy that it happened. So that was memorable. And then I guess one of the most memorable things, which is more of a compilation of memories, is being outside with my kids. I just realized too, we went to this cool new farm where they got to see farm animals and stuff. And it's not new, it's new to us. And that was very memorable. We had such a good day there and we're probably going to go back many times. So I'm just really happy that happened. And then what are the 3 biggest lessons I've learned? So I put I am mighty because even though it was rough with the stomach flu, among other things, I was still able to do good work to submit my manuscript. I'm on top of my grading for a change. Now April's probably going to, make me feel more frantic again, but I'm feeling really good about the way that this month unfolded largely. And then my second lesson is self-care is essential and doable. Yes, because this month there were several things that came up for me health-wise. And, I am still kind of plugging away in the postpartum period. I'm still counting this as postpartum. As you guys know, if you've been following my channel, one of the things that I really, really, really wanted to do after my son was born is a bunch of health-related self-care tasks that I had been neglecting since my daughter was born. And that's like making doctor appointments, getting certain things checked out, taking care of some issues that were not like life-threatening, but like really would have a positive impact on my life. And because of our, loss, and then, the difficulty the challenge of conceiving, and everything like that, and the fact that my kids are born so close together, a lot of that stuff just fell by the wayside. So I really wanted to find the time and bandwidth to tackle a lot of that stuff. So that is what I did a lot of this month, kind of returning to some of that. And some of the things I'm tackling now just make it more important that I do prioritize self-care. And then number 3 is it is okay to rest. This month was a combination of like intense work and also these periods of forced rest. Like when you have a stomach flu, there's nothing to do but rest, for one. And then after my spring break, where I just basically did work the entire time, I've been kind of trying to take it easy so that I don't feel totally burnt out going into the second half of the semester. How are you happy with? Are you happy with how you spent your time? What steps can you take to adjust how you spend your time if you're not? I'm overall happy, but I am a little annoyed that spring break was entirely work, and that was through some fault of mine. I do set it up so that I have drafts to look at over spring break, but not entirely my fault in that I was still working on that project because it had to get all shifted from everything that happened in February. So that was not part of the initial plan of the semester. I don't want to repeat that though. So next semester, I'm definitely going to be thinking, or next spring, I'm definitely going to be thinking carefully about how I structure the class to make sure that, and my workload, so that I have that week basically off, which would be nice. What are you most proud of, or what did you accomplish this month? I submitted my manuscript. Yes. I joined a new writing group. I didn't leave my other writing group, but I joined another one where we actually write together. And it's only been once, but I love it. Organize my office. Yes. If you haven't seen that video, I encourage you to check it out. I'm like so happy with my office now. And then I'm really proud of like the progress I have made on my fitness goals, even though it's definitely been like a process and a touch and go situation. But I'm really proud about the progress I've made. And then how are you different this month from the one before it? I definitely feel more balanced and grounded in this month than I did in the month of February. I think February, between the snow days, my son's birthday, the semester picking up, it was just a rough month. I fell off of a lot of habits. You can see it on my habit tracker. Like, it was like Swiss cheese over here. In March, you were like, well, this doesn't look a whole lot better. But actually, it is better. I can tell you that for sure. It is better than the month before it. And then who am I grateful for this month? That would be my husband, my babies, and my family and friends. They are keeping me sane. And then name 3 things that you can improve on in this upcoming month. What concrete actions can you take towards these improvements? So I am finding that I backslide quite a bit on habits on the weekend. And so I need to be a little more like strategic with myself about like keeping the train on the tracks in the weekend. Like, I think when the babies are home, my husband is home, and I don't have the same touch points, like even to this planner, because it's in my office and I don't go in my office on weekends, like it can be difficult for me. And so I feel like I lose ground, if you will, over the weekend. So I have a couple of actions here to kind of help with some of those things. But I think becoming aware of it will help me in a general sense. And then grading, I definitely don't want to, like, April is an intense feedback month, and so I don't want to fall into the same like issue I had with the drafts and stuff. I want to make sure that I'm making time every week and chipping away at that grading load in a strategic like way that doesn't totally drain me. And then home projects. There's just like a lot I really want to do, and A, I carry a lot of it in my head, which is not great. And B, I don't, what I haven't been doing is making little flags for it to put in my weekly spreads now that I'm using the time blocking method. And I need to do that to find dedicated time to tackle it. Like, I'm actually really anxious about how many pictures I need to back up from my phone. So that's like a thing I really want to do. So these are the actions that I want to take here. And I'm going to transfer some of this over to my my April tasks in a second here. But let's go ahead and get out my supplies for doing this. And then I'll show you the stickers I'm going to use. Again, come from this greenery sticker set that my friend got me. I just like that I don't have to think real hard because it's like it's a month kit, you know. Right now I'm definitely in the business of what's easy and, you know, using up my stash. Even though I did acquire some new stickers recently, so I'm going to share those with you in an upcoming Plan With Me. Let's get some washi out to match this. I did not prepare ahead of time for this. There's definitely some cute pink. And then there's like, this is where my blue-black thing becomes an issue. I think that's a really dark blue, not a black. But this washi has like kind of a dark pink stitch going. I'm looking to see. There's also this, which I've used before. It's got that purple going kind of in this. Maybe, yeah. I think we're going to go with that. It's such a pretty washi. I like using it. Well, you guys know I'm kind of a marble person. And this has a marbly thing going on. So, and I can't remember how opaque it is. Do I need to? Yeah, I'm just going to white out the black parts here. Okay, so as I said in the intro, I'm interested to know if you guys have anything in particular you're looking forward to in the month of April. I know for some of you with older kids, you have spring break, typically in that month. Is it like correct to assume that most people's spring breaks for like K through 12 are attached to Easter? And if that is the case, did you have like a really early spring break last year? Because I was like thinking about how we were doing Easter last year a month after my son was born because it was so early last year. Like, it's just crazy to think about that. So yeah, I was just curious to know because I don't have K through 12 kids yet. So, and I don't really pay attention to the school calendar unless it affects the daycare that my kids go to. Which it didn't. I mean, they don't take spring break off. They do get 2 weeks of vacation, but they often take that like in the summer. Oh, crap. No. So, anyways. Yeah, just curious to know if you guys have any particular thing you're looking forward to in the month of April. My month is going to be a little crazy. A little bit crazy. There's like no washi on here. And I kind of want to put some washi up here. Because April is essentially the last month of the semester. This is just a little too thick. Let's see if I've got a thin washi. I have so few occasions to use. There's this one. It's kind of a rainbow. And then I've got these pinks. Ooh, this checker one is really cute. Yeah, I'm going to get that out. Even though I'm going to have a bunch of washi cleanup to do after this video. I just recently, as I told you guys, organized my office. And part of that was reorganizing my washi stitch. because I had a bunch of new ones that were not on a string of any kind. And, then I also had to like reshuffle some around to make it sense, like, so I can find what I'm looking for. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, April's like essentially the last month of the semester, although there's still like a few class days in May. And I'm attending a conference this month. It's just a lot going on. We're going to a wedding. There's Easter on top of all that. It's just gonna be, it's kind of crazy. I'm going to actually start with marking off this conference that I'll be attending, and I'm going to use these sticky note, like these are little highlighter sticky notes. They're just really cute, and if you have books that you want to highlight without damaging them, this is a good way to go. But they also, this is what people use the skinny washi for, is to mark stuff off like this. But I like how transparent they are. So I just like them. And we are going up on Thursday and then staying through Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and put I need to make sure that my calendar is blocked for these. I just thought of, because, I would hate to like be, on the go and then having a student like trying to book an appointment with me. I'll layer this a little. And then because this is like shiny, I need a Sharpie, and I know I have one in here that's like actually fine point. They say fine point, and they've all been kind of smushed down through usage. This one's nice. Yeah, I think this is the best one. Ooh, no, that one's the opposite of fine. Okay, so, oh yeah. Nice. Okay. So yeah, luckily that's just a quick notation to indicate and then we're going to a wedding. We're staying overnight, but we're going the same day, but we're staying overnight. I'm going to do this like purpley kind of washi or sticky note. And my mother-in-law is coming to watch our children. My mother-in-law and my father-in-law are coming to watch the children's, which should be interesting. I'm trying to what I need to do is we need to bring our kids around them a little bit more. Like my daughter knows who they are, but my son's at that age where like he can't remember. Now he's starting to remember one day to the next. But, he doesn't have the time built up with them that Freya does. And, you know what? I think in this collection there is a sheet in here that's all about weddings. And so this would be a good opportunity to use this. This is like Weekend Away, which is cute. But I think I'm going to find the wedding ones. There's birthday, a bunch of functional ones. I know there's here's like a bridal shower, wedding, and so on and so forth. And then baby shower. I thought there was more, but maybe not. No, okay, it's just these ones then. All right, so we'll do wedding. Let's do the pink. Yeah, okay. Cute, cute, cute. I'll put these away. But anyway, they'll figure it out. Like, it'll be fine. I feel bad when my son is like, who the heck are you? But I've talked about it before on this channel, why he doesn't have as much of a point of reference of who they are. Okay, so we've got the two major things on there, and then there's Easter here. Oh, happy Easter. That's super cute. We have a busy Easter planned, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna put the stickers away for now and do planny plans. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep on keeping on with the stencil stitch. And then I'll get out this purple faux show, and then let's look at our swatches real quick. Those pinks trick me sometimes. I actually don't think I have this bright pink. Is just so neon compared to the other pinks. I don't love that. This Crayola Super Tip pink though is cute. I'm just looking at my pink options. Yeah, I think the Super Tip pink is the way to go. I need my Super Tips. I should just put these on top because I use them the most. And I believe it is this one. Okay, all right. We've got the things we need here. So Friday I've got TNT and writing group, plus I have my new writing group. I'm just going to put it on every Friday because I really enjoyed you know, having dedicated time to write, and you know, they have like a kind of a good framework for basically saying like, here's what I'm tackling, and then we do the writing, and then we check back in at the end. And what, you know, say what the next step is that we need to take in the project. And then I shared with them like the issue I'm having with my press right now. And they were like, what? And they were very helpful too. Like I was like, what do I do? And they're like, here's what I do. And I'm like, okay, thank you. So I appreciated their help with that. Okay, so then we have also writing group again, to both writing groups. Maybe I should mix it up. Should I do alternating weeks? No. No. And then this is the comp meetup. This is the AI one, and I actually am going to attend this one, even though I don't go to all of them, because we're just like, everyone's spinning a little bit about that. I've talked about this on this channel, but the AI stuff, we are not ready. And then, oh, this is our daycare is, ooh, I'm smudging with my finger. Our daycare is doing this really adorable Easter egg hunt thing for the kids on the 19th. So we're going to do that. It's at 11, which is a really, like, it's an interesting, I guess maybe they're like banking on the fact that we will probably leave around that time because it's so close to nap time. But what I will say is my kids like can be pretty flex. Like if we don't always have to skip or change the nap time, but the other day we had an abnormal nap situation and it was fine. It's fine. Okay, so I've got this meeting with my colleague at noon. Where's my others? And then we've got an all team meeting at 1. I forget what we're talking about at that meeting. Maybe AI? I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay, oh, I forgot. I also have my department meeting here. Let me close this marker before I get it all over myself. Okay, 3 p.m. department meeting. I'm gonna put a little dot. p.m., a super convenient time for anyone who has children. Not. And then I have a doctor visit on the 28th at 8 a.m. Yeah, I'm just going to use pink. Okay. In case you're wondering, which some of you might, is like, do I come back and add stuff to this as stuff arises? And the answer is yes, I do. Because I use this to set up every week, I do go ahead and make sure every so often, like, that I reconcile, you know, my digital calendar with this monthly calendar. And then coming up, I'm going to make a video in which I do think through another use for this monthly view that I'm excited to share with you, but I need to like figure some stuff out first before I share it with you. So I have some ideas that I'm excited about, but for now I use it to forward plan, as you can see, and I do keep it up to date, you know, but just with sort of like the kind of high level stuff. I obviously don't put like individual tasks or like when we take the trash out or whatever. Like this is like meetings, because for me those don't happen every day. So it's important to keep track of the ones, and we schedule them so far out. Like this one was scheduled in January, so it's just really useful to me to do it this way. All right, so let me put my game changer goal. Let me see if I just have the game changer over here. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to double check to see if I was doing anything different with that. April Fool's Day is, I don't know what day that is, and I don't like April Fool's Day. Okay, so my game changer goal, which if you are so inclined, you can watch the, this is my vision board, the roadmap video. And my game changer goal is weight loss, specifically fitness in a more general sense. I don't have a buddy per se, but I am sharing out stuff with you guys, so I feel pretty good about that. I have just started like really meal planning, and that's going pretty well. So yeah, I'm actually like, I think I can kind of keep on with that track though. Let me use my purple. Make sure I'm in frame. Meal plan. I think with what with us traveling and stuff, I need to like think through travel options for exercise and food, because we're going to brunch one day, and it just is nice when I can kind of like look at the menu and think about it ahead of time. Other things. So strength training is still like something that I don't do as often as I should. So one of the things I'm going to do is add it to my habits, because if it's on there, then I'm more likely to remember it, because I don't love when it's like you have a habit and you're not taking it off forever. So I think that will motivate me to do that. And then let me see if I had, if there was anything else I was doing. Okay, I'm just going to put fitness update, because it is helping me, I think, to be like sharing with you all. So weight loss and fitness. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's the game changer goal. Looking good. And then we're going to do tasks, and I'm going to keep these blank for now because I am thinking about a strategic way to use these. Like I had a brainstorm. I asked you guys last time I set up a month what you use these for, and no one commented, but that's okay. But I have thought of a way in which I might use them, and so stay tuned because I have some thoughts. Okay, I'm going to use some similar categories to before. We'll do home, family, and then over here we're going to do teaching. What did I do? I did academic writing, teaching, admin, and then academic writing. Okay. So, I'm sorry, my book is like, because I got all the washi out, so it's, it's like piling up back there. Let me move this stuff. Okay, let's take a look at our Gantt chart. As far as work goes. All right, so this month, definitely there's the 4C's, paper and presentation. And then we might have, oh, that's interesting. And 302 per, when did those begin? We only had 2? Oh, okay. So I'm not even gonna put that on there because it'll be over. And then I have to grade literature reviews for my students. And then there's like some draft feedback that I owe them. Okay, so those 2 things for teaching. And I'm gonna go ahead and give myself section boxes because I do find it's nice to be able to check them off as I finish them. And then I've got draft feedback. It's the main thing. I have a lot of feedback I give them in this last unit, but the draft feedback is the most important. And then not in this month, but next month we have final grades, so I'm going to leave that off. Trying to think if there's anything. I think that's it for like, unless others, I might have more follow-up to do with the project I'm working with my boss on, but right now I don't have anything to put in here, so. I don't think I'm transferring anything from March except for maybe some of the home projects. So home projects, unless I get to it before April actually begins, I really need to do a photo backup and organization, and then ordering pictures of my son. I'm shifting off, like I want to do the videos too, but that's going to have to be a summer thing. I just don't have the bandwidth for it. But I do want to order pictures of him. And then, yeah, I don't want to pile on with any like more like trips or plans or whatever because April is just busy enough. And so I don't really need to think about that. So personal. I might come in with the Sharpie here because this is not writing on this washi. And then this is teach admin. This washi like feels like it would absorb ink, but the ink is just literally like lying on top of it right now. Okay, personal. I want to lose another 5 pounds. Kind of keep on track with my goal. And then I want to read at least 2 new books. This is like a pretty doable amount, and sometimes I even exceed it, but a pretty doable amount considering how much I've got going on. And then I want to add new habits to my habit tracker. And what's the main thing? I think strength training. I'm supposed to do it 3 times a week, but at this rate, I'd at least want 2 times per week. Yeah, I'm just very resistant to strength training because it's not like some people who are like, I don't want to get like bulky. I'm like, are you kidding? Like, I would totally love some muscle bulk. It is nothing to do with that. It's just, I find it more pleasant and easier to just go for a long walk, which I feel like most people would agree with that. So, but I just need to like make myself do it. Okay, so personal focus for this month. You know what? I'm just gonna keep with my game changer. It is fitness, and I need to remember that no matter what else is happening. And then work focus. Really, it's 4Cs conference. 4Cs. And then, as I said, I'm going to use these. I'm actually going to cover up these and then use these first in a specific way. But I want to play around with it a little bit first before I share it with you. So that is the plan. Okay, this is feeling very light to me. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to pile on. I do suspect that I will have book-related tasks that come my way here. For one, I'm pretty sure my colleague and I are going to be looking at the CSW's abstracts to select which ones we want. So that's happening. And then there will probably be proofs in this month for the book. And then, yeah, that's it for academic, unless I hear back about the DO project. So yeah, there's some stuff in the limbo, but that's all I know about for now. Okay, let's put on some stickers and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. Oh, let's see. The perfect plan. I'm just going to put this right here. It's pretty. I like this little coffee mug. I think this is super cute. And then this little bird. I love it. It's going to go there. Little bunny egg hunt. Yes, this is so cute and so perfect. Little bunny egg hunt. Ooh, I just realized major thing that I will be preparing for is Easter. Easter, hello. Woo, Tanya. Is this like a lot of Easter stickers all in here? I feel like it is. Put Easter bunny down here, maybe. Let's do that. It'll remind me. Like, hello, you have prep to do for that. You have children now. This is pay bill, travel. Ooh, travel. We are traveling. We're going to the wedding. We're also going to 4Cs. So I'm thinking, wow. I'll put that one here. We're not flying anywhere though, so I'm not going to use that one. And I already got that. Day off. Day off. I don't think I have any days off. My plan, important, ASAP. What does this say? Make it happen. All right. I like that vibe. Make it happen. Where do we want to put this though? Look here. Here. I think this is a good one. And then this says spring, which is really cute. I like that. Or maybe we do this is actually a nice way for me to cover up these without having to go through a lot of extra effort. This still goes with my, I mean, it doesn't prevent me from doing what I plan on doing with this section. Yeah, it just kind of like gives me some motivation to turn this sidebar into something I will use. Okay, the cupcake is cute too. I'll put that next to the little chicken. And these are cute, little like foil flowers. This is a pretty little egg. Arrow, Earth Day. I don't know what day that is though. Okay, I might keep some of these to use in my actual spread, but for now, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the rest of these for usage elsewhere. Okay, I think, oh, I haven't looked for my 2025 and yearly overview. I don't think the yearly overview is, this just tells me holidays and stuff. Yeah, I already have that. Yeah, I don't need to do, these are quarter goals, which I will do a short video on later. But yeah, I think this is looking good. 25, 24, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, what am I missing? Yeah, I'm working on this goal for sure. See, all my books that I'm reading. I mean, Archer's Baby book's definitely like on my mind. And then we are going to be doing these things. I don't know if we'll do this probably in the fall, maybe. Ooh, I reorganized my office. Yeah, I'm checking it off. Okay. Fire pit, birthday trip. We actually have more or less planned this. I still need to buy, I'm going to count it though. I still need to buy tickets, plane tickets. I'm working on replacing my nursing bras. I have not organized the ladies brunch, but I want to. Definitely not in April though. Like there's nothing on here that I could possibly tackle in this month because I need to make sure that I'm prioritizing fitness and I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. Okay. All right, so that is it for this monthly plan with me. As I said, let me know what you're looking forward to in the month of April. I know the whole world is a bit of a shit show right now, so find the joy wherever you can. Let me know how you're doing. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you back here soon for some more fun planning content. Take good care. Bye. Also, don't forget to check out the launch.